Good evening, welcome to the January 19th Riverhead Central School District Regular Board of Ed meeting. Can I get a roll call? Ms. Healy? Mr. Wallace? Ms. Murphy? Ms. Freeborn? And Ms. Redmond?
Present.
Can I get a motion to go into executive to discuss? Can I get a motion to go into executive to discuss the employment history of a particular person? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. All in favor? And motion passes, and we will be back at around 7 o'clock. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome back to the January 14th Riverhead Central School District Regular Board of Education meeting. Can I have a motion to return to open session? Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Can I have a second? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. All in favor? And motion passes. Everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. And our district clerk has a statement about translation services.
Good evening. If anybody here is in need of translation services, you can see Ms. Daniela in the back.
Buenas noches. Si ustedes quisieran escuchar la presentación en español, véame allá atrás para recibir el aparatito.
Thank you. We have a report from our student representative, Ms. Annabelle.
Hi. So, for Riley Avenue, their winter concert was a great success, which was under the guidance of their two new music teachers. They had their first grade holiday concert, which was successful. Their school community had a special experience from the people from the Promise of Hope. They want to recognize their Parents Association for their support for their students and families during the holiday season, and they are going to start their Kindness Challenge January 27th to the 31st. For Aquabog, the Promise of Hope also visited Aquabog, and the students got to choose from a variety of toys from the foundation. And this event was held in the gym and ensured every child left with a gift. Students got to shop for their families at the Winter Wonderland, which the PTO and volunteers put together. And for a week in December, students brought in blankets, stuffed animals, and books from home to read and create a cozy atmosphere. At Roanoke, in December, they hosted Roanoke's Winter Walk, where they had more than 100 tickets sold at the door. Students came in and made crafts, took pictures of Santa, visited the book fair, and had the opportunity to get to the PTO wreath sale. They had a huge turnout. The high school chamber choir came in and caroled with families they encountered. Former students walked in and volunteered time to help their younger students and build crafts. Student Council is now planning 2 events, Valentine's for Veterans and PS I Love You Day. For Valentine's for Veterans, the Student Council will create a mailbox for the veterans and encourage the school to all make Valentines. Some of the Valentines will get sent to veterans at the base from the 106th Rescue Wing, and others will get sent out to those who are on deployment. For this year's PS I Love You Day, Roanoke students will be focusing on the wrongs of bullying and preventing suicide. They will make it a week-long initiative to focus on positive things for the community. They've partnered with Mugs on Main Street to have students decorate bags for customers with positive affirmations that will be given out on PS I Love You Day. They are also creating a school-wide bulletin board for students to write down what makes them shine. Student Council and the Peacemakers will work together to pass their positive affirmations as students and staff enter the building to start their day on a positive note. Student Council members will be creating a sign that spells kind and allow all students in the building to take a picture with it. And lastly, they're doing a school-wide march in which Student Council will lead the school to a march under the arch where they celebrate all that they've done and officially celebrate PS I Love You Day as a school. For Phillips, they had a great start to the new year. For Pulaski, in December, their counselors hosted a Cocoa with the Counselors event in their cafeteria, which was sponsored by Hampton Coffee, and the SROs came and showed their support and assisted. They had a successful winter concert. They had a door decorating contest and would like to give special thanks to their judges, Miss Murphy and Dr. Rodney, for selecting the winners. Finally, Miss Zambrisky and Miss Lezard's class organized their giving tree located in the main lobby. The tree was filled up with hats, gloves, and scarves, which helped the Pulaski students keep warm this winter. At the middle school, they recently hosted a volleyball tournament on January 6th, which was very successful. They will be hosting a Valentine's Day dance with DJ Phil Wednesday, February 12th, held in the gym. And there are videos that are in the live stream on YouTube to see their holiday recap and January Pride Challenge. And at the high school, Riverhead Track has been successful at their track meets. The boys basketball are doing well, as are the girls. Student government is hosting a winter dance this Friday, and the band is in preparation for their rock and roll concert.
Thank you, Annabelle. Moving on to our superintendent report, Ms. Pedicic.
I don't really have anything to report this evening. I think Annabelle did a wonderful job of covering all of the activities that are going on in our school, so thank you, Annabelle.
Thank you. Do we have any public comments on agenda items? Do we have any online comments? No? Can I get a motion to accept the consent agenda? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Moving on to new business. Letter A is a call for a special district meeting. That's for the Riverhead School District will establish April 8th, 2025 as a special meeting date to vote on the contract for library services between Riverhead Central School District and the Riverhead Free Library and the Baiting Hollow Free Library. The meeting will be held at the Riverhead Free Library, 330 Court Street in Riverhead, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. And voter registration will be held on Tuesday, March 25th, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. at the District Administration Office at 814 Harrison Avenue. Can I get a motion to accept the special meeting? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter B, consolidation of the polling sites. Back on November 12th meeting, we talked about this, where we were going to take the voting for the district budget and the Board of Education elections and move them from the K through 4 buildings to the Riverhead High School have one centralized location due to safety and security concerns. So this is to vote for that. Can I get a motion? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter C, the second reading of the new and revised board policies. This is 1120, school district records, 4532, school volunteers, 4772, graduation ceremonies, 4773, diploma and credential options for students with disabilities, 5140, entrance age, that's a new policy, 5153, student assignment to schools and classes, that's also a new policy, 5500, student records, 5550, student privacy, that's a new policy also, 8635, information security breach and notification, 8635-E, information security breach and notification exhibit, 9520.6, rights of employees to express breast milk in the workplace, and that is also a new policy. Can I get a motion to accept the second reading? Thank you, Ms. Healy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Any questions, comments on any of those? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter D, approval of a lease agreement with Just Kids. This is for the 24-25 school year for Just Kids for the preschool, pre-kindergarten program. Can I get a motion? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. A second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter E is an agreement with the William Floyd School District for shared transportation services. This is for a student and a chaperone to attend the NSBDA Symposium from March 7th to 9th, 2025. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Second? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter F is approval of a contract. This is for uniform shirts. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Redmond. Any questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter G, authorize the school district to use a contract with Omnia Partners for awards based on best value. This is for various art supplies. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Letter H, Eastern Suffolk BOCES Participant Insurance and Indemnification Agreement. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Second? Thank you, Ms. Healy. Questions, comments? All in favor? And motion passes. Letter I, accepting of donations. This is from the American Legion Hall, Post 273, has donated $1,500 to the Riverhead NJROTC. And Keith Bueller has donated approximately 50 used fishing rods and reels to the Riverhead High School Fishing Club. So thank you very much to both for those. Can I get a motion? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Any questions or comments?
Very much.
Yep, absolutely, thank you. And all in favor? And the motion passes. And letter J, this is for regionalization. We have talked last month at our last meeting how we were going to wait on making that decision until this meeting. The decision has to be made by January 15th, which is tomorrow. We still, at the end of the last meeting in December, had some unanswered questions, and we had some more information we were looking to gather. We still have some more questions. We still have some questions that we haven't gotten full answers on, and we believe at this point that it's in the best interest of the district, since the deadline is tomorrow, that to opt out and to not proceed with the regionalization with New York State. So we're going to opt out of that. Can I get a motion to accept? Thank you, Mr. Wallace. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Questions, comments? All in favor? And the motion passes. Do we have any, we didn't have any committee, right? We do? Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Can you hear me? We had met with the audit committee on December 10th, 2024. In attendance was Virginia Healy, who's the chairperson and the Board of Education vice president, Erica Murphy, trustee, and myself. Also there was Cheryl Pedicic, the interim superintendent of schools, and Marianne Cardizano, interim assistant superintendent of business, and Dawn Bazahowski, district clerk, and Joseph Krocko, district treasurer. The following items were discussed. External audit, we were ahead of the game and expect to file in February. The STAR application, this has been completed and filed with all 3 towns, Riverhead, Southampton, and Brookhaven. The federal and state grants from previous school years are current, and we are in a good place moving forward. The district has received 2 IRS penalties for late W3 filings and is appealing each of these penalties. 3 policy updates were on the agenda for the December 10th Board of Education meeting for the first and final reading. Those policies are policy number 6150, budget transfers, was edited to reflect language change and an increase to the budget line sum. Policy number 6640, capitalization, was edited to reflect language change to increase the value of inventory to be inventoried for discarding. And policy number 6690, audit committee, was edited to reflect minor language changes regarding the appointment of community member to the committee. And that's all for the audit committee.
Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. Do we have any board member remarks? Since this is our first meeting since the new year, December, I had the opportunity to go to a couple of the concerts. I went to the Pulaski concert in December and the high school concerts, and I would just say that they were both amazing. The amount of students that participate in the arts in this district is amazing, so that is a testament to the students, the parents, and the staff, the music staff that we have here. So it was definitely a great concert. It was enjoyable. And then also, I didn't get to go to, but I did hear that the NJROTC practiced it at they had their drill meet at Mattatuck on December 21st, and they placed 3rd. So that's outstanding. It gives them the chance to compete in an Area 2 drill meet, which is in New Jersey, they had said. So congratulations to them. That's awesome for them.
I think all of us were invited as liaisons, and we got to go to our schools. So, and I got to go to Phillips, which is always an enjoyable experience. And it was just within the school, and each class put on different shows, and the teachers dressed up as, Dominic the Donkey and so forth. And like I said, it was just very, very delightful. But I do want to call out because, now with under our, interims, we were given the liaison, and when you're invited into the schools more and you see things and you, that is, especially at Phillips, it's overcrowded, and there's situations, especially where their library books were being stored and so forth, and then you bring it to the attention, especially to Cheryl and to Marianne, and I just want to thank you because I just heard back from the staff there, you came in and are addressing it, and they were thanking me, but I just said, you have a great eye, Marianne, I think, and Cheryl, that you're just willing to do whatever you have to do, even though money is tight, to try to address it. So I just really want to thank you, because I know don't hear that from Phillips. It's like from building to building, where I know in the past when I've just first gone on the boat, it would be a lot of no, we just can't do that, and you try to find those yeses. So thank you.
Do we have any comments from the RCFA? There's online. Written in.
RCFA emailed to say that they yield their time this evening.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from Ra?
Ra emailed with a comment. Ra would like to wish everyone a happy new year and best of luck in the search for our superintendent. This is a very important work for our district, and we look forward to working with someone who will be able to enhance the amazing qualities and characteristics of our district.
Thank you. Do we have any public comments? Do we have any online public comments? No. Seeing none, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Can I get a second? Thank you, Ms. Freeborn. All in favor? And the meeting is adjourned. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Hello, Riverhead Middle School. We're the Riverhead Middle School News Club. We're here to show you what happens around the middle school during Christmas time. Are you ready? Let's go. This is something that we do at Riverhead Middle School, the door contest. We decorate doors. This is Miss Angie's attendance office.
Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope everyone has a great holiday.
Thank you.
I'm the main guy.
I am the on the show.
A snowman
Let her
Yeah, I'm new here. You need help with your locker? Yes, please show me. So you're gonna go to the first number to left 3 times. Okay. For your second number, you're gonna go to the right twice. And last number, you're gonna go straight to the left. Alright, thank you.
I don't think there's any left though.
Are you having trouble with the safety first part? Yes, I'm really fine. You want me to help you? Yes, please. It's so hard.
Oh, that's what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Alright guys, we just got a few more minutes left in class. I know you're going to lunch. So anyway, make sure you pack up your stuff and you guys are ready to go.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name's Matt. What's your name? Hi, my name's Maria.
You're new, right?
Yeah.
What one spirit do you have?
I think I have fifth.
Me too. Want to sit with me and my friends?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Please help support the Riverhead Central School District YouTube channel by subscribing. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please be sure to push that subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications. Thank you.